Well, listen, we know that it's going to be tonight, right? Unless something completely crazy happens, that Kobe is going to pass Jordan for third all-time. Part of the questions we asked Byron Scott before the game is, how do you think he's going to do it? Is it going to be on one of those patented fadeaway jumpers, maybe from the baseline, that goes back to speak to what we talked about, how he actually learned that directly from Michael Jordan, right? So there's some poetry in that. But Stu, it could come at the free throw line. It could come on in three. This is the beauty of Kobe scoring over 19 years, is that he literally has every skill. And Bill, Stu isn't somebody that you can get to do many lists, but I did get him to say that he thinks Kobe is the most skilled player of all time, right, Stu?
Oh, that's something to get that out of my partner. Lynn played almost 30 minutes off the bench, about twice as much as Price. Just played with really good points. Bryant, how if it goes, it doesn't go. Kobe will get his first opportunity at the scoring column here at the free throw line.
Well, he set up Mitch Wiggins on that one. Just a nice head fake.
Kobe over the outstretched arm of Jalen. Kobe's got 4. He now needs 5 to pass MJ.
That was a nice cut off the ball by Kobe as he curled around after a direct cut.
And the Wolves will score. And again, it's Shabazz Muhammad. 6 points off the bench. Bryant on its way for 3. He's now a bucket away. Price. Bryant goes baseline. Kobe. And he is going to get fouled. So Bryant is going to tie and pass Michael at the free throw line, it appears. In his 19th year in the NBA, that man right there, Kobe Bryant, stands at 32,291 points. 1 behind Michael Jordan for third all-time on the scoring list. The crowd on its feet. Here are the free throws to possibly tie and pass MJ. They're tied. 32-292.
And, obviously everybody happy for Kobe, but it'll be good to get it over with so not only Kobe can leave it, all the people leave him alone about it, but the team can go on about the business of doing what they do.
Step aside, MJ. The Mamba has moved right on by him. Kobe Bryant has passed Michael Jordan and is now number 3 on the NBA's all-time scoring list.
Yeah, what an amazing career he's had. And to think that it's still going, that's the important thing. That with all of this, as he passes Michael for third all-time, he's still going.
Crowd on its feet, both teams. Oh, the Lakers are out there, and Kobe will now be given the game ball.
Let's hear it, fans, for Kobe Bryant.
Boy, what a classy move by the Minnesota Timberwolves. And there's some serendipity, some symmetry here, because this is where the Laker franchise started.
Yeah.
Was that what you were going to say?
No.
I knew you knew I was going to say that. You
No,
just wanted to steal my line.
I did not. I was thinking the same thing all along. Go ahead and say it anyway.
No, you already said it. It's done. There's Byron and Kobe. Obviously, Byron mentored Kobe when he got into the league. Now the focus can be on basketball and team aspects of it. Again, I'm not taking anything away from what Kobe has achieved. It's been one of the most remarkable careers. It's nice to have it over with, though. I'm sure he's relieved as well.
Bryant on his way for 3. In his career, he's made about 3 times more threes than Michael ever did. By the way, they took a point away from Kobe. They changed a 3 to a 2. That was after the fact that he had broken, or not broken, but passed Michael. You get into that habit by saying that. Passed Michael.
The bottom line is that it happened. Yeah, I wanted to see it on a turnaround jumper on the baseline, but it's now done. But Kobe in the first half, he led the Lakers in scoring with 14, making a variety of different plays en route to break or overtaking Michael Jordan.
Get into the habit.
And the three-pointer was there for him a couple of times, but it happened on a free throw. And, after that free throw, you see the appreciation that he showed to not only his teammates, but to the fans here in Minneapolis. And as we talked about, so appropriate for it to happen. If it couldn't happen at Staples, happened right here in Minneapolis, where the Lakers were born. So that was really nice. And Byron Scott, I don't know who was more happy, Byron or Kobe Bryant. Yeah, but he's made up for it with his head and his footwork.
That's good ball movement by the Lakers. They actually played that really well.
And who else would it be on but the spotlight on number 24, Kobe Bryant, as he reached the milestone that everyone was waiting for, surpassing Michael Jordan for third all-time. You know what I said? All-time.
Say it again.
In the history of this game, he is the third leading scorer now as he surpassed his idol.
Last time they were in this building, Minnesota put up a 143 on it. This is much different. And Kobe Bryant buries a three. Skips into the front court to make sure he keeps the clock. Weaving through traffic on its way, and it settles in.
And with that basket, Flip Saunders says, look, we caught them at 73, and since then they've gone up by 8. So I've got to talk it over. There's 3:59 left here in the fourth.
That's the third three for Minnesota. Bryant works in the lane and scores.
Once you get that high screen and can get right into the middle of the paint, then it's obviously a lot different for him to be able to be a scorer.
Wesley Johnson, Kobe. Three for the lead. He's got it. Kobe Bryant. A triple, and the Lakers lead at 97-94.
That was deep. It kind of silenced the crowd for just a second. That standstill jumper. Not an easy shot to make, especially from that distance. They're still reviewing as they're looking around. I talked about Kobe silencing the crowd and winks at him and says, that's what I do.
Well, Michael Jordan has weighed in on Kobe's milestone. I congratulate Kobe on reaching this milestone. He's obviously a great player with a strong work ethic and has an equally strong passion for the game of basketball. I've enjoyed watching his game evolve over the years, and I look forward to seeing what he accomplishes next. The mutual respect factor. And again, as Kobe said, we're cursed or blessed, however you want to look at it, with that obsession to be the best in the game.
That sign there, down goes Jordan.
From the favorite.
These fans are unbelievable.
Appropriately, Kobe Bryant is hugging the basketball as this game comes to a close. Kobe's night as he passes MJ, number 3 on the all-time scoring list, as the Lakers win it tonight, 100-94.
You know, it's always nice to get those milestones, but when you get those kind of milestones and a victory at the same time, it makes it even sweeter. So I'm sure Kobe is just elated with how this all transpired.
A lot of well-wishers, a ton of cameras. The man of the moment, 19 great years. Here's Mike Trudell with Kobe.
All right, Kobe Bryant, think back to your second year in the NBA. You scored 33 points against Michael Jordan and the Bulls. All these years, all these miles later, you pass him for number 3 on the all-time scoring list. What does it mean to you?
Well, I mean, it's a huge honor. I mean, it's so much work to get to this point, and it's unbelievable. I mean, time has flown by.
We hear a Kobe chant in the background here in Minnesota. Kobe, you almost got the mark on a baseline fadeaway jumper that you actually talked to Jordan about in that game I mentioned back in the day. Now, you get it at the free throw line. Was there a little part of you that wanted to get it on that fadeaway to honor MJ?
No matter.
Don't tell me you didn't know. You didn't know when you took the shot?
Really? Really?
All right, well, Kobe, at this point now, having gone through all of this, you've taken stuff from so many different players. Jordan, though, maybe being the one that's the most. How has that been a part of your career in trying to learn from the greats?
Well, it's meant everything. You know, I've tried to learn so much from all the great players who have come before. Try to take bits and pieces of their game and try to incorporate them into my game. And I think that's what you have to do. I mean, not just in basketball, but in anything. You just have to be a sponge and try to absorb as much knowledge as you can.
Got a quote from Magic Johnson in a statement saying, just honoring you and saying he now thinks you're one of the top 5 players of all time. To hear that from one of the top 5 players of all time in Magic, what does that mean to you?
Honestly, that means to have that kind of respect from, from him. I mean, a player that I've grown up idolizing. I mean, that's really what it's about for me, is having the respect from those who have played and from the greats that I've learned from. Man, that's unbelievable.
And finally, Kobe, is there some emotion for you in getting to this point and just seeing your name right there above Jordan's on the scoring list?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting the Timberwolves organization to honor me like that. I think that was awesome, man. And you know, it's felt great to have that. I mean, I didn't know what it was going to feel like. Something that you kind of pass off a little bit, but you know, to have that reaction at that moment in time, I'd be lying if I didn't say it meant something. It didn't mean something.
Kobe, congratulations on a remarkable achievement.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All right, guys. Kobe Bryant, it's back to you, Bill.
What a night and what a player. Los Angeles, we are so blessed to have him, so lucky to be watching him all these years. For Stu and Mike, I'm Bill McDonald. So long. 194 final. See you at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Time to check in with the studio. Access Sportsnet Lakers. Kobe passes Michael. He's now number 3 on the all-time scoring list.